Hi everyone, this is Sandhani from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I think in one of my videos I made mention of the fact that I had another paperclip to show you, hidden paperclip, but it is very much like the last one that I showed. Okay, so I have some samples here. I've been using these also in my book. So these ones, these types here, and let me see if I can show that to you here and there where I used it. Okay, so these one I used it here. Okay, and then just seeing, this was the one that we did the first day. Okay, I mean the last time, that was also last time. So what happened here? Okay, there we go. And then there's another one like the one I'm going to show you how to do. So how cute are they? Really cute, with bows this time. I think I showed that one to you. And there's another one here. Okay, so you can see this journal has lots and lots of hidden paper clips in it. There's another one here. So nevertheless, and then those two need to go in, and I need to do two more. And then well, I've got two more to do, and then I hope that that's all the paper clips that I need for this for this round. But let's leave them over here like that. Okay, so measurements are the same. I haven't changed them in any way, meaning that the base is 3 by 2, and you fold it at 1.5. Okay, and the 3 inside. Okay, so that's 3 by 2. Okay, and then you just fold it on the 1.5 inch to make it half and half. And then this here is a 1.25 by, oh sorry, 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So all we did is from the main base we just took out a 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, and that's how it's going to look. Right, so then that's that. And then all you're going to do now is you are going to just distress it. This one hasn't been distressed. I did the corner rounding on this one as I did on the last one, and I backed this with book pages because you're not going to see it anyway. Yeah, so these are going to be a much brighter than the other one that I did. Okay, and that one's for that one there. Right, and that seems to be fine. So then what did I do now? So I took this one here, and I knew that I was going to put that in there. Okay, but I needed for these paper clips not to be fully hidden now. I mean, well, they are hidden, but I'm going to see part of the paper clip, about maybe so much or so on the paper clip. Okay, and the reason is I'm going to use that to either do my bow, either that way or that way over there. So what I do is I take it and I add it to my paper clip like that. Firstly, just to get the center right and stuff like that. And then what I do is I just pick it up, and I pick it up a little bit like that. You can see that. Ah, that looks good. Okay, so I know that that's going there. Then I push it down and I add this paper to it as well now. That paper to it. And I kind of try to get it centered. Okay. And then what I do is I try to keep it as centered as possible over here. Like that. And then I can open it up. But then, just thinking about it, I thought of another way now. I just put this over here like that, and I look at where's the center of this, because if I can find the center of this, then I'm fine. So for this purposes, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some distress ink there so you can see what I'm doing. So I can find the center of this now, right? Like that. And let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe on the 3.5 mark is my center. 1, 2, 3, and that half over there. So I'm gonna look at it and say, okay, what's best now for that? 1, 2, 3, and that's the 4th one. So maybe around here. Okay, I mean, you can be more exact. You can actually measure it. You can do all that. I'm not going to do that. And just cutting it on the middle over there, just enough for me to be able to get a paper clip through, right, which is this one here now. So then now I know that I want my paper clip to be out by maybe so much, something like that. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I am going to add it, if it works. Yes, that's not nice. Okay, so let's try again. Like that. Hopefully it'll work now. I'm gonna add that there. So I hope you are great, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the weekend and that you had fun. Right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to leave it down, and then I'm going to glue this. I'm not too phased about which is my front, which is my back. I really don't care. But if you want to, then make sure that your front piece is on the shorter part of this. Okay, so I'm going to do that now, and I am going to push it in here, and I can do it another way as well, which I'll show you on the other one. I'm going to push it in here, and I'm going to see, I'm going to try and line it up as best as I can. Okay, so that looks okay. And then when I turn it around, I say that looks okay, but look at what happened here. Okay, so that went a little bit wonkers, but you just straighten it up, right? Because you got enough to play with. Here as well, I'm going to add glue here, like that. And I'm also going to just add glue here around this paper clip. This is such a wonky paper clip. And then I'm going to push it down like that. Right, that's it. I'm going to leave it to dry now a little bit, and then I'm going to decorate it. So I'm going to do the same with this one now. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to look for the 3.5 mark as best as I can. And I'm just going to make a slit over here in the middle, just wide enough here. And you don't have to be perfect with the slit because you know, it is going to it is going to get covered a little by the ribbon, but don't be too bad as well. And then put that in there like that. Okay, and then what you can do is you can put this on, turn it around, see whether you are liking what you see. You know, like, is it working for you? And, you know, is it centered enough for you? And then just pick it up because it's in there now. It's not going to really move. And then you can add your glue here. This way you can keep your hands cleaner. Okay, there and then there. And the glue stopped working again. Okay, so let's do this again. I don't know why this glue stopped working. I'm sure there's something in it, but yeah. And it's difficult, making my hands sore. I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave it. So I'm going to add enough glue there firstly, and then I'm going to just remove, maybe this layer is irritating it or something, I don't know, like that. Oh, can you ever? Right, that looks okay. Right, so that's that. Then if we turn it around now, I just want to straighten this clip up a bit. So I got some time to work with, because remember that is still a little bit wet on that side. So add that there like that, and then on this as well, and then close it up. Okay, so that's what you got on this side as well. Okay, right, now let's decorate this. Yeah, I'm sure if I open this out, I'm gonna find a nice big fat wad of glue inside there. So I thought I'm gonna put this here, but because this is from a pill box, okay, it has some information about the medication. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this one is I am going to trim it in half like that, okay, because I can, like that and like that. And then I am going to just add some of this to it. So I'm going to keep it on the inside, okay? Like that. So I don't want it to jut out. If I didn't have it on a pull box, yeah, I wouldn't have minded it jutting out there. Right. And then I think I'm going to take this one. So I just pulled out some ephemera. I didn't think what I want to add where. And this is a big one. Okay, so I'm just going to put it here, making sure, let's put this back, we don't need it. Just making sure now that if I put that in, it's not going to do anything to that clip over there. Okay, so maybe a little bit big, I don't know. Maybe we'll add this, yeah. Yeah, I can add that there. Okay, so maybe I'll add that there and take something smaller out just now. Uh-oh, didn't stick well. So this is 2 layers of book pages on this now. So there we are, and we are now going to stick it on like that. And we can add whatever we want to on it, but I'm good with that. And then on this side, I think I'm going to add maybe that over there. I think maybe this here, like that. Here also a little bit big. So what about if I put it that way? Yeah, I think I can put it that way and get away with it. So that's good. Maybe it's terribly hard for me to be able to do this with my fingers, so I'm just gonna do that. Give it a little bit of a deckled edge. Yeah. And I must say, I really like these, yeah, but they do take some time to do, because you know you're decorating two sides of it. You are, so looks nice, but I think they look so cute when you are done with them. And we put that there like that. Okay, so this one will stick out a bit. I'm okay with that. Here, okay. And seems like we got something. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to use that. because that is also numbers, and I already got numbers there. Okay, so that's done. Then the next one, let's do this. I thought about just adding this huge butterfly over here, like that. Nothing more, just this huge butterfly, and maybe a word across there or something. So I am going to do that now, like that, just there. This is on one layer, so yeah, after a while the glue, depending on what glue you use, clearly the glue is not working for me, but it's enough. It's not like every single piece this happens to, so it's okay. And sometimes I don't need too much of the expensive glue, because this is like this is stick glue, if you can call it that, stick glue. I don't know what you say. It's wet glue, and like this is my stick glue. And I'm thinking, what about if I put this word here, this word like that? Okay, I like it. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Did I put it down? No, I didn't. Okay. And then I want to put this on. So underneath there and over there. And oh, I need to decorate this side as well. Like one, I just left it completely blank. Just left it completely blank. So I'm gonna put that there, because then it's gonna match the fact that that butterfly is out there. And maybe when the glue dries off, I can just do the outsides. And I'm gonna put that there. So I'm just gonna neaten it up here quickly. Let's do that. So I sat in a 3.5 hour meeting now, without a break. I was so exhausted. I got up after the meeting and I went outside onto my driveway, and I just walked up and down my driveway for half an hour. Like that. Yeah, okay. And walked just up and down for just over half an hour. And while I was doing that, I listened to my 2 Bible apps. Okay, and I was like, okay, my body doesn't feel so, like it's tired, but like I didn't feel so like taut. Then I came upstairs to do this. Okay, so on the small one, I'm gonna measure about 12. I think 12 is even too much, but it's just so that I can get it through. Right, and this one, since everything is sticking out, we don't want too much interference. So on this one, we are going to just add this here. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Okay, so you can do it that way too. It's not like you can't. This one here, there, and then through there. Okay, so you got that. All right, so you got that there. Okay, like that, and then oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 something dug in her cupboard, and she took out some old scissors. So there you are, we are sorted. There, that's the one. And then this one here, we can put a tag on it. I mean, not tag, a bow. And I can go in and make all those corners, like, you know, so that they don't look whitish. Right. And then here, I use about 26 to 28. I'm using less than 26 here. Using about 24. Let's see if we can do this. Depending on the tags, I use bigger ones. Here I don't need to, because the hole I'm going through is right here. On the tags, they're a little bit, you know, away from the edge. Okay, so you need a little bit more string or ribbon. And sorry if I was out of frame. And that's that. That's that. All fingers and thumbs. All fingers and thumbs. There we go. I saw someone, I can't remember who, using an absolutely tiny piece, and she made a ribbon, and I was like, how do you do, I mean a bow, how do you do that? Just how do you do that? Because I mean, she must have really, why am I doing that, really nimble fingers to be able to get that right. Okay, so that's that. That is not a nice bow. Not a nice bow, not a nice bow. So let's do that. No, that's a better bow. Not perfect, but better. Okay, so let's make this a little bit longer, I mean bigger, to match that other one. But yeah, so that's it. And you can just, you know, you can add a bit of glue here that will dry clear, just to keep these in place if you want to, like that. So that's it, that's it. And I'm gonna go into my journals and act as beautiful paper clips. This one is nearly done, like that. And oh, wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. There we are. I know there was some that I didn't have, like that one there didn't have. Okay, it needed it. Ta-da! What's this here? So you're also getting a sneak peek of my journal. Oh, no, not that one. That one didn't need it. Just looking where I needed it. See, maybe I need them in more places, but I haven't yet finished this. So, okay, so, and then some got it just because I am doing, so I know this one will need one from how I'm picturing this to work. Yeah, so the other one you can do, which is actually, you know, in terms of how it fits, much better fit, is when you make the one side shorter than the other. So that's gonna go there, but yeah. Let's just do that. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, that's basically it. You know, having it dotted all around your your books. So this one I just put it in there. Some I will move to the top when I know what I want to do, and so you can orientate them differently, okay, depending on what you want to do with them, like how you want to use them. So meaning orientate them, put them on the top, put them on the side, so you can make them so that they are orientated differently. Meaning, like if you want to put it this side, then maybe you will decorate this way going downwards, for example. I just decorated all the same way because I am not too fussy about the direction in which it goes in. And here's the one I made that was plain. Can you see that I did not put anything on it? And the reason is it was so fully decorated anyway, so I didn't want to add to it. Okay, so I'll take out more and I'll give you still shots of them, but these are some that I made as well. All right, take care, and I hope that you enjoyed this. They're so cute. I can't, you know, like you get addicted to it. You can't stop making them. Look, if you think I'm lying, I've already got some here that I want to do for my golden opulence journal, and I got some in my drawers that I want to finish off with my cherry blossom journal. So I definitely love them. I like hidden paper clips. They are my favorite. I don't like other paper clips as much as I like hidden paper clips. So I definitely you know, will choose a hidden paper clip over every other paper clip there is. And then especially when they're so quick and easy to do, you know, you can prepare your bases one day, and then you can prepare this part one day, and you can just do them. You can they lend themselves so well to mass makes and a production line kind of crafting. So that's definitely something that you can look at doing when you have a vast number that you want to complete. So ladies, I'm so glad that I got to spend some time with you today, and do take care. Try this out. Put them on my Facebook group so that we can see how you have decorated yours, and do take care. Look at this one here. I put some die, I put even a die cut there. Do take care, and lots of love from me, Santini at Sunny Creates. I'll see you. I might see you on Wednesday. I can't promise. I have a meeting after work, so I'm not sure whether I can see you, but which is tomorrow. And then on Thursday I've got another meeting, so if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye. Take care, and wishing you a very, very blessed week. Bye-bye.